Level. 1-2. Level 1-2. Something's not right here. Come on. There we go. It's up. It's up. It's up.
It's down. It's down again.
There you go. Okay, just wanted to make sure we both have audio.
Yeah, that sounds good to me. It's a little loud, but that's how it is. Look, finally bought me a drum set.
Go Rangers.
Nice.
The garage sale fine.
That's all right.
Hey, I'll tell you what. I'd have paid a few $100s for just the cymbals. Paid $100 for the whole kit. It's a restoration job, but it'll be badass when I'm done.
All right, we're live, by the way, not live on the radio yet, but we're live on Table Rock. I'm going to pot down the audio so it doesn't kick us off when they go into music. We're playing a lot of AC/DC, so I'm sure we'll be popped off by YouTube if we leave that up. Table Rock Sports, CBS Sports Radio, checking in from Estacada. The Vikings and the Rangers coming up.
Three, two, one.
Good? Better?
It's loud. It's all good.
Same way it was last year, though, man.
It's all good.
You're on number 1. Level check 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. All right, back in the CBS radio studio. What time do we have here? 39, so about 40 is when he's going to start our Coach's Corner interview. I will be calling you on the extension, Dennis, shortly, and we'll time into this video stream broadcast and try to be fairly seamless when we do it. What's killing me right now, though, is the smoke from the barbecue going down to my left.
Wish you were out there to get something to eat.
Killing me softly with their barbecue.
I gotcha.
Yes. All right. For those logging online, you are in the right spot. It's a free broadcast, by the way, so spread the word if you're looking to watch the video, TableRockSports.net. And you simply just choose Mazama versus Estacada, but you'll be able to peruse as many games as you want from Table Rock's extensive coverage of play-by-play in the Southern Oregon area. In fact, today Table Rock Sports is in locations from Redding, California to Estacada, literally almost 600 miles away. So we're all over the Northwest this weekend. And also, we're going to keep an eye on the news and update folks as much as we can on the extreme fire danger in Northern California. There's a big one in Weed that has already consumed 63 houses, misplaced over 5,000 people.
And they just went through all that 5 years ago.
Yes, they did. So
brutal.
We're going to keep our ears and eyes on that for you as much as we can without detracting too much from the football broadcast. David, since you've got the camera, I'd like to brag a little bit on this Estacada.
Yeah, you are enthralled with this new
scoreboard. Look at this scoreboard, folks, that they've got in Estacada here. I don't know if you can zoom in on it, but in a moment, they've had several of these. Let me get the overlay off so people can see it a little bit better. But that is a scoreboard that's got a video screen that shows commercials and messages from the superintendent and the athletic director. It's brand new.
And that's been in the works along with they're on their field turf for the first time, too. Listening to some of the other broadcasters and listening to some of the commercials that were run, the superintendent speaking. This is something that's been in the works for many years. A lot of sponsorship dollars from the local community, not to mention a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. Just about all the labor except where you needed the experts to put the field in. But anything that required a strong back, this community really stepped up. It's just beautiful here.
We also want to let folks know that next week when we go back home, it'll be our first game on our new turf.
That's right.
You won't hear this on the video side, but I do have the interview running on the radio side in which Vic Lease mentions that the new turf got finished late in the midsummer at Viking Field, and the same crew that installed the artificial field turf at Mazama, their next assignment was right here at Estacada. So
pretty cool.
And the two coaches know each other so well. They've coached together in all-star games. We'll talk to that point just a little bit. They even have new lights here, these new lights. If you look at these, David, you remember the old poles?
Yep.
That used to have 8, 10, 12. There are 4 lights on each pole.
Well, it's
and they're LED.
New technology.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Getting away from those old metal halides that we used to grow illicit substances with, and now it's all LED.
And we do have the pep band here already playing.
We do. We got a full trap set down there. And as the drummers in us, if there are no drums, there are no band, and that's just how it is.
All I can tell you, David, is this.
Boom, boom.
There are only 2 roads you can go by, but in the long run.
That's.
There's still
time to change the road you're on. That's
exactly. All right.
For anyone out there under the
drumming days.
Anybody out there under the age of 60, that's an old Led Zeppelin quote.
Anyway, that's a pretty sweet-looking scoreboard. We got here. The JV game, by the way, was won by Mazama 36-8. Now, see, there's a little message going up there right now. They've got a camera that pans right there at midfield. They'll do a flip of the coin. That'll be right on the video screen for folks. Yeah, they've done a top-notch job here.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
All right.
And the stands are filling up.
Yeah, they are.
It's awesome.
Nice facility here. It's called Randall Stadium in Estacada. All right, I'm going to break away again, let the music do the talking.
Let the music set you free.
I don't think YouTube will cut us off for pep band music, so we'll leave that up. And I'll be calling you in a few minutes, Dennis. 1-2. know, just that would be fun. I'd have a blast with that.
Bass drum and tom pop. Just like that kit that I got. One of these slugs.
Any spectator removed from this event may be banned from attending future interscholastic events. Speak out if you see inappropriate behavior by immediately notifying event management staff. The OSAA and the Estacada School District are committed to a welcoming environment that promotes fair play and respect for all. We expect the same from each of you here today. We request your cooperation in supporting the participants and
I didn't bring a pen.
Together we can provide a safe, respectful environment for all.
Hopefully I won't need it. No, no.
Good evening and welcome to the newly updated Buzz Randall Field.
Buzz Randall, that's who it was.
Tonight's game is sponsored by Les Schwab and will feature new flashing light shows and will also feature loud sound effects to celebrate throughout the evening.
Oh boy. Ding, ding, ding. I'm going to go, Dennis, so you know the clock. We're going to keep the camera on the scoreboard clock until we get to the 6 minute mark, and that will be your 1 minute cue that I'm going to go on the video side. Take it easy on me in the production truck tonight, David. First game may not be on top of it with getting the Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
You have to have your mic up. That's why this week I'm going to go to Denim Music and get one of those.
Are our levels about even?
Absolutely.
Good.
We're popping it. That's the Oregon State Beaver Fight song, I believe, too. I think. All right, we're ready, man. We were rocking it.
Will be the national anthem performed by the Estacada High School Concert Choir. Please rise and remove your hats. For our
National anthem coming up. Okay, Dennis, we're going to go on the radio side when this scoreboard hits 5 minutes, and that's in a minute and 45 seconds from Mark. Need a silent one, man.
Hey, let's let him hear you here, Estacada.
First high school football game I've ever broadcast with a helicopter flyover before the game starts.
Mazama Vikings. Number 1, Tyson Van Gastel. Number 2, Trevor Anderson. Number 3,
20 seconds, Dave.
Brendan Monteith. Number 6, Tyler Aguiar. Number 10, Brody Hubble. Number 23, Bodie Norlock. Number 31, Seth
Good evening.
Lane.
Welcome to Buzz Randall Stadium, the newly renovated Buzz Randall Stadium here at Estacada High School. Randy Adams along with Fast David on CBS Sports Radio,
Nice
the
job,
winner.
Zach. I'll get it before the end of the game.
And Table Rock Sports, introductions of the entire rosters going on downstairs as the Mazama Vikings start the 2022 football season on the road against a powerful
And
Estacada
now,
Ranger team.
Starting offensive lineup for
David.
We're ready. We're ready to rumble. The crowd here is just amazing. They're breaking in their new field turf. and the new scoreboard is getting everybody motivated. I have never seen so many fans in school colors at any game I've been to anywhere in the last 5 years.
It's a renovated facility, as mentioned, and ironically, Mazama and Estacada have so much in common when it comes to even just playing in this football game, David. Number one, these two teams, head coaches, both coached in the Shrine All-Star game back in 2017.
Well, you were telling me that on the drive up, and that they've been wanting to get their two teams together for a game for a long time, and that plan has come to fruition. And even though this is, the beginning of the season in a non-league game, both teams have some replacements from the year before. Some key players have graduated, and both are not only looking to see how their new players perform, but Coach Mott and Coach Vic would like to walk out of here each with a win.
Well, and even talking about some of the other things, like the two teams run offenses that are almost identical in nature, which means we're going to see a lot of running plays. We probably won't have a long game tonight. I'm sure we're going to have a shorter game than some of the teams that are pass happy, if you will.
Well, we all know how Vic likes to play football, so...
3 yards and a bunch of rubber now, and not a cloud
of dust. That's right. No more dust.
Now you got those rubber pellets to worry about.
I don't know if anybody watching the live stream saw the dust earlier when they were right after the national anthem. National Guard is doing some recruitment over in the freshman field, and they had an armed Hummer with a 50 caliber machine gun in it, one of the cutoff backs, and a helicopter out here. And I didn't get a chance to go down and rubberneck the helicopter, but they did a flyby that I couldn't get on the camera. But when was the last time you went to a high school football game and got a flyby by a helicopter? Come on.
I think I was about years old when that happened, to be honest.
Yeah, 13 minutes ago.
We are at Buzz Randall Stadium in Estacada. It's a good 6-hour drive from Klamath Falls. It is a Labor Day weekend. The traffic was heavy, and our hearts are a little bit heavy as we continue to find out more about the major fire in Weed, California today, which has displaced thousands of people. Already 70 homes have been razed and destroyed. We're getting reports of injuries and fatalities, not yet, but injuries to be sure.
Yeah, let's drop the fatalities word until we hear anything about that.
Don't want to scare anybody.
No, absolutely not.
We're seeing that online already, that people are starting to hint at that too. So our thoughts and prayers go to those folks, and we'll keep an ear on that as much as we can for you. The Vikings are going to receive the kick as we get set. Our kickoff will be coming your way in 1 minute on CBS Sports Radio and on TableRockSports.net.
See it on national TV all the time. They tell us that funerals can average between $7,000 and $10,000. At Conger Morris, a full-service funeral, including a wooden casket, is only $4,900. We can keep our prices lower because we're local. In fact, we're the only locally owned, family-run, full-service funeral and cremation provider in the Valley. Call us today to schedule an appointment for personalized assistance with our caring staff. Conger Morris. We'll always be there.
Here we go.
Welcome back to Buzz Randall Stadium in Estacada. Another year of football. These two teams going as far as the semifinals last year. Mazama losing to Marshfield. Estacada lost the semifinal game 2. To eventual champion Marist High School.
Back deep to receive.
Actually, Marshfield beat Marist in the title game. Two teams from the same conference. Mazama playing the Marist Spartans in 2 weeks. Next week it'll be Eagle Point at Mazama High School to christen the brand new turf at Viking Field. Vikings have Aguirre as one of the 2 men deep. They are to receive the kick. As you watch the game on the video screen or hear it on radio and visualize it in your mind, Vikings are moving it from left to right to start the game. There goes the cannon. And the ball comes loose at the 15-yard line. I'm not sure if Estacada got it. No, they say it went to Mazama, but the return did not go well for the Vikings on the opening kick of the season. Maybe some jitters. Maybe that cannon shook up the return man, too.
I know they talked about the new scoreboard and how it would have some special effects, but that was highly inappropriate to set a cannon off about the time somebody's going to catch a football. Just one David's opinion, of course.
Well, and I totally agree. 1st and 10. We have that cannon a few times when we go to Phoenix. And I'm sure this year we won't have to put up with that. 1st and 10 for the Vikings. They'll go with a pitch. And not much running room behind. Vikings just going to get the jitters out on this first series, I'm sure. Brody Hubble on the carry. Brendan Monteith was there to throw the lead block. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Estacada is in the home black uniforms.
Gain on that play, 2nd and 10 from.
And in gray numerals trimmed in green. The Vikings in the all-white. 2nd down and 10 from the Vikings, their own 15-yard line. Snap from center. Vikings going to be stuffed at the line of scrimmage again. Not a good start for Mazama on their first 2 plays from scrimmage. And Tyson Van Gastel running to the sideline now to pick up.
Well, if the pulse of the crowd is any indication of what the players on the field are experiencing, these guys are fired up right now.
Van Gastel running to the sideline to pick up the next play. Even the yard stick has a digital number on it now, David. If you look across the way, not the old school yardstick. It is the lit up version.
Just like Christmas.
Yes, sir. 3rd down and 10. Van Gastel with the snap from center. Going to go back to throw. Has some time. Throws. Got a man. And it is intercepted. Down to the 15. Inside to the 10 and out of bounds. Estacada bringing it tonight.
Van Gastel didn't see that guy. That was right to him.
I thought part of that could have been tipped.
I didn't see a tip. I just think it's a little bit of nerves on our behalf right now.
You know, the Vikings certainly are meeting their match here tonight after 3 plays, 2 losses on running plays, and then an interception. And it'll be position they have at the 12-yard line. Corey James, the quarterback, comes up under center, hands it straight ahead.
Right up the gut for a pickup of a couple.
And there's a couple of yards there. It'll be 2nd down. Trying to get the numbers of these running backs. They run an offense very similar to Mazama. A lot of misdirection, a lot of triple option coming out from them. Waden Reibel is the running back that touched the ball the last time. They'll run to the left-hand side. The Vikings chase the ball carrier out of bounds.
Out about the 3-yard line.
Tucker Jackson, the carrier there. He's 5'9", 165 and a senior. This Estacada team has a ton of upperclassmen. So does Mazama, though.
We've got the size. We match up well with them. It's just a matter of execution at this point.
It'll be 3rd down. They can get a 1st down without a score. Here's Reibel. And he's going to be hit right at the line of scrimmage, but his second effort might have earned him a 1st down. Did he get in?
He did.
Touchdown, Estacada.
Big time effort. Big time effort by Estacada.
Great run right up the middle by Whalen. Tank Rydell.
Estacada leads it 6-0 very early here in this football game.
Ravens come out of an unbalanced set for the point after 2.
And the PAT pending. Looks like they're going to go for 2. Here's James. Give it to Rydell. Does he get in? No, the Vikings. No, he did again. That second effort. Got him in there. 2-point conversion is good.
Well, the basics of defense, never give up. And Mazama backs off a little bit and gives them the opportunity for their second efforts that not only got the touchdown, but the extra point as well.
Estacada gets the double extra point with 9:38 left in the opening quarter. Estacada 8, Mazama nothing. We'll be back in a minute.
What do you do when you get into a car accident and want to know your rights? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it.
LetUsFightForYou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
It's Jeep Adventure Days going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. Choose from our great selection of new Jeep Gladiator 4x4s or test drive a new 22 Ram 1500 Crew Cab 4x4. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. During Jeep Adventure Days, you'll save big on every new vehicle in stock only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
So what do you do when you get injured on the job and need to know your rights with workers' compensation? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it.
LetUsFightForYou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Tyler Aguirre on the kickoff takes it at the 10. He's brought down just shy of the goal line at the 4-yard line. Tyler Aguirre with a tremendous return for the Vikings on the ensuing kickoff after the touchdown.
And what great things a big kickoff return does for the attitude of the Vikings.
Aguirre got to the outside.
Who got him? Did you see?
Did not see, but they had to catch him. And
caught him from behind and just slapped him at the ankle. It was a great play.
That's an opportunity now for Mazama to get right back at it here with 9:22 left in the opening quarter.
And not only getting back at it as far as the score goes, but getting back at it as far
momentum
as their head goes.
Absolutely. First and goal for Mazama. Let's see where they spot the ball, be at the 4-yard line of Estacada. But no spot just yet, as both teams are adjusting personnel.
Looks like somebody might have taken a hit.
Yeah, that's Rydell. He's the big running back that has played so well in that opening drive. 1 of 2. He's coming off.
Well, what's the line out of the Titans? You better get comfortable down there. Real comfortable. Come on, Vikes.
8-0. Estacada with a lead here in a very early start to the season. Estacada going defensively, holding the Vikings to 2 losses on running plays and an interception.
Here for the Rangers. Let's hear him.
Mazama going to try to get the ball into the end zone with Tyson Van Gastel coming to the line of scrimmage.
Let's see how we do without a cannon.
And we'll see if Anderson will get the ball here. That is Anderson, I believe, on the carry out of the backfield.
Not the cleanest handoff, but a gain of a couple.
He picks up 2, second down and 8. Thanks to our sponsors for powering our live high school athletic teams, including our title sponsor, Lithia Superstore, Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge, LithiaSuperstore.com. Find your ride here, Lithia Superstore. Second down and goal at the 2 for Mazama. Man in motion to the far side. Give it to Anderson again. No, going to pitch it. That's going to be just shy of the goal line.
Just short of the goal line by number 2, Corey James.
James stopping Brody Hubble, I believe, on the carry. That was Brody on the pitch.
And here we are again. It's another third down. Timbertown.
Much like the Portland Timbers soccer team on third down here, they have a chainsaw sound effect.
Oh, my goodness. Here. This must be Timbertown.
Well, they are the Estacada Rangers. Third down and goal. Van Gastel going to go straight up the gut with it. Is he in? No sign yet. No sign yet. They have to unclog the pile.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Mazama. Wow. It took him a while to determine where Van Gastel ended up, but Tyson scores the first football touchdown for Mazama on the varsity side this year to make it now 8-6, and kind of forcing Vic Lease at this point to go for 2 this early. With 7:54 left in the opening quarter.
So who do they give the ball to?
I think this time they go to the with a sweep to the far right-hand side. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
That's my guess. Or little play-action pass.
Well, what is it, Coach Adams? They're about to snap the ball.
I'm going to go with the play-action pass.
Ranger defense.
All right, Van Gastel comes up to the line of scrimmage. Sends a man in motion. Fakes the handoff, pitches to the left-hand side. Hubble not going to get there. Score remains Estacada 8, Mazama 6, and we'll be back in 1 minute.
I just got the best deal at US Cellular. Just $29 for one line.
For the first month only, right? That's how they get you.
For as long as I want. Why so skeptical?
I was told she'd weigh 30 pounds.
Get unlimited data for just $29 per line, even just one, only at US Cellular, where every plan is price protected.
Get one line for just $29 at Siskiyou Cellular, the Rogue Valley's exclusive US Cellular authorized agent. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
8-6, Estacada. Ball is kicked by Horton, fielded at the 17-yard line, returned to about the 20. And it'll be first down and 10 for the Estacada Rangers at that point.
He did a good job of hanging on to that ball. It kind of bobbled when it hit his right hand.
Today's game is brought to you in part by Avista Utilities and your friends from Pinnacle 365, fueling your adventure.
On their 21-yard line.
To see two pilots in Portland, download the Peak Rewards app for free fountain drinks and coffee at Pinnacle 365. First and 10. Corey James up under center. Full house backfield on first down for Estacada. Takes a snap, goes straight up the middle with it, and gets about 4.
Take Rydell up the middle.
That's Rydell. Check that.
Good for a couple.
Rydell back into the game. He was injured a little bit ago, but
he's back at
must
it.
be looking okay. And he picks up some yardage here, second down and 7 for the Rangers. They lead 8-6, just underway here at Buzz Randall Stadium.
What a great name, Buzz Randall.
Second down and 7. Man in motion to the near side. Here comes James, going to take it on a quarterback keeper across the 33-yard line, and that is an Estacada first down.
And that is enough for
Not only did he make a strong run there, he was holding that ball like a fullback. That ball, nobody was getting that ball away from him.
Tonight's coverage is on TableRockSports.net on the video side. You are more than welcome to log on to your computer and watch. It is a free broadcast to you because we have sponsorships to bring you that. It is first and 10. James rolling right, throws right, has a man, but out there and making a great open field tackle. It was incomplete, but I got to tell you, Brody Hubble was right there. I believe that was Hubble.
That's a good thing he dropped it. It would have been a couple-yard loss.
Sometimes it's better not to catch the
Indeed.
ball there. Second down and 10. Stop of the clock with the incomplete pass at 6 minutes and 47 seconds left. First quarter, Estacada leading at 8-6. And this game is all that we knew it was going to be, I think.
So far, so good.
Yeah, I think these two teams...
In spite of our sputter on our first possession, like I said earlier, nothing that a good
cannon.
Kickoff return will a cannon. I'm going to get in trouble for complaining about the cannon.
No problem on my part. The Vikings read that one very well. Ball coming right up the middle. The defense is starting to step up and make some stops now as Tucker Jackson carries on the play for no gain.
Hey, third down and 11.
In fact, he loses a yard. It'll be third down and 11 for the Rangers. We realize that the PA is loud, but we are not in a press box, ladies and gentlemen. We are in the stands broadcasting.
This is just an awesome crowd. They are fired up. It's a privilege to be here.
And it is a beautiful facility. Back to throw is James. Across the middle, picked off by the Vikings at the 45. And returned by Van Gastel all the way down to the 30-yard line. Mazama football.
Turnabout fair play, to use another cliche.
And it didn't seem to me that read was very good on James' part that time.
Well, I never played. I always preface my comments with saying never coached, never played, just watched a lot. But I agree with you, Mr. Adams.
There was not a black jersey in sight that I could see. 1st and 10 for the Vikings, who trail by 2, but get the football back at the 30-yard line.
Possibly a missed route.
Could be. Anything's first game. A lot of mistakes happen. The one thing we haven't seen so much of so far, David, what we normally see in the first game is penalties. We haven't seen any in the first 6 minutes of the game, or 5:15 anyway. 1st and 10. Here comes the ball straight up the middle to Anderson.
Wow.
The line making a big hole for Trevor, and he pounds it all the way down to the 28.
Well, that's a big line he's got, and they did their job there.
Will be 2nd down. And a gain of 6, a 2nd down and 4. My first trip to Estacada, I've been to Sandy and done ball games. I've been to Malala and done some ball games. We went through Colton on the way here. Haven't broadcast from there, but we were there.
That looked like a cool field.
Nice little town.
Yeah.
They're in the same league now as the Estacada Rangers are. 2nd down and 4. Anderson, the lone back in the backfield with a man in motion, and that is Brody
Offside.
Hubble. There's offside. And that might give the Vikings an automatic first down.
Prior to the snap.
Yeah, that's the first penalty of the
Defense, 5-yard penalty.
They also have the microphoned officials tonight.
Big time.
What you're hearing through the
larger than
PA
life.
is your official making the call. So when we have those, we'll try to keep it silent so you can hear the official call from the field and not what the sportscaster's guess might be. Not so much your guess, but mine, according to some people, are not always right?
Guessing is knowledge.
1st down and 10 for the Vikings inside the red zone, right at the 20 or 19-yard line now. Here comes Van Gastel, hands
Great
it up.
stop by the Estacada defense.
And the defense stuffs Trevor Anderson at the line of scrimmage, 2nd down. Estacada very close to Oregon City up here. And part of the Portland metropolitan area in the Clackamas County
10 for Mazama.
voting district. Beautiful facility, as we mentioned
Refs
here.
did a good job of just letting those two guys chip on each other afterwards rather than calling a penalty. I don't know if you caught that or not.
I did, but I hate to say it the first game of the year because I don't want to pick on anybody. These kids have been hitting themselves, except for the Jamboree, David, for 3 weeks or a month. They're
That's how it
starting
works.
to finally get to hit somebody else wearing a different jersey. 2nd down. Van Gastel rolls out, throws, ball tipped, but still caught. And Aguirre gets into the end zone, I think.
Well, Mazama thinks
Touchdown.
so, and now the officials do.
Little swing pass to the far side.
Number 6, Tyler Aguiar.
That was Tyler Aguiar with the touchdown. Mazama takes the lead at 12-8.
And that was a great play call.
And they'll go for 2 here, I think. I'm almost positive, being around Vic Leese and this football program for many years. A single extra point's not going to do any good because Estacada could take the lead
Well,
with a
that's
touchdown.
why I'm not a coach.
Yeah.
Because I don't look at those situations. I just say, we just keep scoring points. That's how we win the game. So
See if the Vikes go to Anderson on this play. He's a lone setback. Van Gastel. There's an offside again, it looked like. And
trying to time up that snap just a wee bit.
that will be another yard and a half closer.
Snap, encroachment, defense. That penalty will be enforced half the distance to the goal. One on time down.
well, you're 2 for 2.
2 for 2 so far. Heck, if I was in baseball, I'd be batting 1,000.
So Mazama moves a little closer to the goal line, and we'll try again.
It'll be from the 1.5 to try to get the 2-point conversion to make it 14-8. Mazama JV's winning 36-8 earlier this evening against this Estacada team. Here's Van Gastel up under center. He's going to pitch to the far side, and Trace Horton's not going to get there.
Doesn't get it.
Mazama's 0 for 2 on those PATs tonight, but they have taken the lead. It's Mazama 12, Estacada 8, and we're back in 1 minute on CBS Sports Radio and Table Rock Sports.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Come enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
One final score in high school football tonight. Sayo from down the road defeats Rainier by a score of 28-14. Or 30-14, the final score. There were some games played last night. Handful of games scheduled for tomorrow, too. We'll get the scores from last night's games to you at halftime. Mazama kicks off, and Estacada with a good return all the way to the 45-yard line. Good return for the Rangers. Tucker Jackson, 5'8", 165, and a senior, Brody Hubble, there to make the stop for the Vikings.
That was a nice catch. He had a couple guys in front of him. The Ranger faithful approve.
It'll be 1st and 10. Vikings have a 12-8 lead after giving up a very early 8-0 disadvantage to start the ball game. Corey James comes up under center. Ball near the middle of the football field. Up the middle, the ball goes into Mazama territory across the 50-yard line. Down to about the 47. And that'll be 1st and 10. Horton makes the tackle on the ball carrier there, who's the workhorse, Waylon Reibel. He is 5'10", 230, and a senior running back. Not too many players at the 4A level, 230 pounds in that running back.
And he's not just
position.
big, he's got some good moves.
Yes, he does. 1st and 10 for the Rangers. They'll go inside again across the 40 to 39-yard line.
That's enough for a Ranger. First down.
Peyton Matney with the carry. 5'9", 190 and a senior. Van Gastelin on the stop for the Vikings.
1st and 10.
Down to 3:01 left in the opening quarter. Mazama leading at 12-8. Rangers come with a wide out to the far side of the line of scrimmage. Two wings and a lone setback behind James. They'll go with misdirection. Ball comes loose. Let's see if the Vikings can fall on it. No, they don't. Estacada fell right back on it, but a fortunate situation for them there. And it will be 2nd down. No gain on the play, 2nd and 10. Had a chance, albeit briefly, to walk on that turf a little bit tonight, David. It feels like a sponge. It is so soft compared to some of the fields of the old days. Beautiful facility here. Mazama breaking their new turf in next week against Eagle Point. Here's the handoff straight ahead to Reibel. He'll cross the 40, pound it down to about the 37. No, excuse me, that was not Reibel. Let's see. Who was that?
Trevor Anderson on the stop.
Getting up off the bottom of the pile. Peyton Matney.
3rd and 7. Vikings need to take care of business here.
3rd and 7. The chainsaws are out. Lone setback in the backfield. Man in motion to the near side. Here comes James. Going to keep it himself. First down. Across the 30 to the 29. Maybe not. The first down will depend on the spot. It'll be darn close.
First down.
And Rangers. And if on the radio side you were able to listen to that Coach's Corner segment of the program tonight with Coach Vic Lease, he said people are going to think they're watching the same team just in different colored uniforms tonight. He said that They run the same offense, run a lot of the same plays, same methodology. 1st and 10, ball at the 28-yard line. James going to hand it off, and Matney gets nowhere out of the backfield, maybe a yard. And it'll be 2nd down.
Somebody missed a move on that play.
Make sure and make a visit to Tap Rock Sports Northwest Grill, the banks of the Rogue River. Included on your next trip to Grants Pass. First class food and great meals await you. Part of the Thomason Hospitality Group. 2nd down and a long 9. Here's the pitch to the outside as the rubber comes up off the turf. And nowhere to run there. The Vikings read that outside pitch pretty quickly.
Loss of a couple. Brings up 3rd down for the Rangers.
I do not have his number or his name on my roster. No number on that one, I don't believe. Name attached to it. In fact, there's a couple of them on Estacada that were either missing or misappropriated, given to another player. That's the end of the first period. Here at Randall Stadium in Estacada, the Mazama Vikings have taken a 12-8 first period lead. And we'll be back after this 1-minute break on CBS Sports Radio and TableRockSports.net.
What do you do when you don't know the first step in applying for Social Security disability? It's easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it.
LetUsFightForYou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Daily adventures start right here at Pinnacle 365. You'll find exactly what you need for your morning motivation. Later in the day, add some crunch to your lunch with crispy, crunchy chicken's mouth-watering chicken and chicken tenders. Wherever your next adventure takes you, we're here to keep you energized throughout the day. And our new Peak Rewards program helps you save money on fuel so you can travel further for less. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
There's a time machine that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
We go to the second quarter of play. Mazama leading it by a score of 12-8. It'll be 3rd down and 14 for Estacada. Here's a keeper from James. He breaks to the outside. He'll have enough for the first down and more.
That was a great play.
Well, and his second effort on the part of James.
Yeah, good thing Brody Hubble was there to make the stop.
Well-designed play, and it's 1st down Estacada. Now they're in the red zone themselves, down to the Mazama 12-yard line.
1st and 10 from the Mazama 12.
And Mazama looking to not relinquish the lead, but Estacada pushing the ball downfield pretty well. They'll hand it straight forward. Matney will pound it to about the 7. And Brody Hubble, we're going to say his name a lot, it looks like tonight, huh?
That's what the Hubbles do best.
He's been on both sides of the ball with a lot of touches. He'll sleep well on the way home.
As have many Hubbles over the decades.
2nd down. And 5 at the 7. They can get that first down without scoring a touchdown here. Going to go to the inside. Mazama reads it well. No gain. In fact, they might have lost a yard there.
We were over everybody there. Mazama was over the guy with the ball, over the guy they faked the ball to, and over the guy that faked the ball. Nobody was going anywhere on that play.
Let's hear you, everybody.
So it will be 3rd down and goal. Not goal. Let's see where they spot it.
It's about 3rd and 3.
3rd down and 3, yep.
Just inside the 2 will get another first down.
We'll see if they just try to punch it in here with Corey James coming up at the line of scrimmage and a man in motion. That looked like a broken play.
Yeah, flags are down.
Too many guys moving.
Tim, illegal procedure will be the call. Let's wait to see if we can hear it.
will shift. Offense, 2 men in motion, 5-yard penalty, repeat third down.
Well, you're 3 for 3.
Again, the night is young, my friend. Third down.
It's all good. So far, so good.
And 3. And this is where it might behoove them to get that first down now instead of going for the end zone on that last play.
Well, if you're listening to this broadcast and you're a Ranger, that's probably what they'd like to do. And if you're a Viking listening to this broadcast, we need to stuff him.
Yeah, exactly. We'll see if they go to the outside. Got a wide out to the far side of the line of scrimmage, a slot and a wide out.
There's
to the
one guy
side.
to the right.
And here he comes in motion. Here's James. Goes
Hit as
up,
he throws.
and it's intercepted. Oh, did he catch it? No.
No, quarterback got hit just as the ball went go and landed at the feet of the intended receiver.
We'll see now if Estacada decides for a chip shot field goal or wants to go for that first down and retain possession of the football and get some more shots at the goal line here. 9:52 left in the first half. Mazama leading it by a score of 12-8.
Big fourth down here for the Rangers. And, of course, no quit in them. We're going for
4th and 9.
Need 9 to keep the drive going, 11 to get the ball in the end zone. Corey James, the quarterback, comes up to the line of scrimmage. Lone setback in the backfield behind him.
Estacada timeout.
And the Estacada Rangers call a timeout, and we will take one as well. 12-8 is our score. Mazama right now with the lead, knocking on the door of the Rangers. We'll be back after this on CBS Sports Radio and Table Rock Sports.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Any time is a good time to plan your funeral, except at the time of the funeral. At Conger Morris, we know that there are so many advantages to planning ahead. It eases the burden on our families at their worst time. Pre-planning also alleviates their stress, knowing the funeral costs are already taken care of. And it allows your service to be more meaningful, with all of your wishes being taken care of. Call us today for personalized assistance in creating your own plan. Conger Morris, we'll always be there.
Randy Adams, Fast David back here at Randall Stadium. Estacada. Big third down, make it fourth down play now.
Fourth down and a long 9.
They need 9 to keep the drive going, 11 yards to score. Man goes in motion. James takes the snap, rolls to the right, throws. It is incomplete. Turnover, and the Vikings get the ball back.
Vikings dodged a bullet. That was in his hands. He's still wondering what happened to that ball. He's over there talking to the referee about something.
Probably like, how did I miss that?
Yeah.
Sometimes the easiest catches to be made are the ones that slip right through your fingers because they look so easy, don't they?
Well, it goes to just about any kind of athletic endeavor. Assume nothing. You got to make the play before the play can be made.
Mazama will take over first down and 10 at their own 11-yard line, leading at 12-8 with 9:47 left in the opening half of play.
$89 yards to go.
Tyson Van Gastel comes up to the line of scrimmage. Takes the snap, rolls, and now the Vikings keep it on the ground. Anderson will pound his way to about the 15. Trevor, last year, as you recall, came in for Zeke Heaton when Zeke got beat up, I should say. He was injured and could not finish the season, and all Anderson did was lead the team in rushing.
Yeah, you talk about stepping up and stepping in to some big shoes. He gets the trophy for that. He looked great last year.
Tyson Van Gastel, 6'3", and he's only a junior, so he'll be back next year. And it's going to be a different conference this year, as you heard Vic talked about on the radio pregame show, the conference got a whole lot better this year with the Big Sky now the name of the conference. Back to throw is Van Gastel. Airs it out, has a man, he just overthrows him. Aguirre, I think he was. Tyler Aguirre was the intended receiver, just a step or two away from making a great catch.
I don't know if that ball was overthrown or he made 2 looks behind him to see where the defender was, and I think that slowed him up that half step that he needed to make the reception.
Well, now the Vikings backed up at their own 15, and it'll be 3rd down and 6. See what they do here. The one that gets a lot of work is Van Gastel. Instead of going with a player that runs plays in and out, like some teams do off the sideline, the quarterback for the Vikings goes to the sideline between every play to get the play from the head coach.
Here we go.
3rd down, high snap, Van Gastel going to hand it up, nowhere to run. Be 4th down.
We saved the turnover.
It will give us an opportunity now to David to see the Vikings' new punter, lineman Keegan McDonald, all 6'5" and 255 pounds of him.
That's a buddy down there. He gets that behind that leg, and it'll go way down there. Look at the size of him.
He is the new punter this year, and Coach Lee says sometimes when he gets a hold of it, it's amazing. He'll stand at his own 4. Corey James is back to return the kick. Good snap. McDonald, high kick, good kick. James had to go over his head. Takes a Mazama bounce as well, all the way inside the 40 and down to the 39-yard line.
Well, that was awesome. He called for a fair catch and didn't get anywhere near the ball to fair catch it.
Keegan McDonald kicking that from the 14, so adding it up to the 50, that's 36 and another 13. That's a 49-yard punt with no return.
Hey, Table Rock Sports would like to thank our regional sponsors, including Sherm's Thunderbird and Food for Less, John L. Scott Real Estate, Travel Medford, and the Southern Oregon Sports Commission. Great partners in keeping high school athletics streaming for you.
1st down and 10. Corey James up under center from the far side hash. Ball comes to the near side of the line of scrimmage by James on a sweep.
He did a great job there. He had nothing. He was looking for the guy to pitch to. Wasn't there. Made a little jig to the left and picked up some great yardage.
A little jig.
Or a jag. Or a jaunt. Or a zig. Or a zag.
2nd down.
Quick. Snap the ball.
2nd down and about 5. He got 5 yards on the play. Wings to both sides, a wide out to the far side, lone setback, and here's James on 2nd down. Gonna pitch to the man behind him. He'll lose some yardage. Now a penalty at the end of the play. I'm not sure who's going to be called there. It looked like it was in the area of a possible face mask there, David, at the 43. We'll wait to see if we can hear this here. The officials right now conferring, but that flag was thrown at the 43-yard line as a tackle was about to be made.
Block in the back, number 21 on the offense, 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Repeat, 2nd down.
Now that hurt.
Yeah, it does. Well, that's for them. I thought clearly that it had to have been, I thought it was going to be a face mask or a personal foul call, but no.
So you're batting .750.
That's right. So far, I'm going to use that term all night long. So far. 2nd down, and now 15. Estacada back at their own 35-yard line, trailing 12-8 in this football game. 7 minutes and 56 seconds left until halftime. James.
Nowhere
to run there.
Mazama's fired up.
And they've got some big boys up front. Number 70 for Mazama making the stop there. Get him some love as well, but it'll be 3rd down and long now for the Rangers. Which one of these is mine and which one of these is yours? We're sharing lots tonight up here. I was looking for my rosters, not the number 71.
The ones right here in front of you?
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Back to throw, James, and the ball is incomplete. Down the sideline, but a penalty flag, and I'm sure this will be the first penalty against the Mazama Vikings here tonight. Let's wait for the call, but I'm sure
Pass interference.
Yep. I think you're right. I don't think you can go wrong with that call, David, to be honest.
I always go for the obvious.
Pass interference.
There you go.
Defense number 22. There'll be a 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. That'll leave us at 31, third down.
So not an automatic first down, high school football, so be third down and 1 for Estacada.
Quite enough yardage on that penalty for a first
Fourth down and 1.
Brings us up to a
third and 1.
The scoreboard said fourth for a moment. Now they've got it back.
Quit looking at the scoreboard. We've learned that last year.
Man in the backfield on a third and short. Ball near the midfield stripe. Here's James. Hands it off. Ball comes loose. Did the Vikings get on it? They say they may have.
It looks like they did.
Mazama's Tyson Van Gastel says we do have it.
And so do the officials. The Stripes give the ball to Mazama.
Van Gastel comes up with the fumble recovery. Big play right there, David. That was a momentum changer.
Well, there was some complacency on the way he was holding that ball. He got the first down, and he was paying too much attention to where he was and not enough attention as to who was coming at him.
Report to the 50-yard line at this time.
6 minutes and 8 seconds left in the first half. Mazama leading it by a score of 12-8. Vikings have the ball, first and 10. Waiting to see where the ball will be spotted. Looks like about the 47, 48-yard line near midfield. And we'll see if Mazama's offense can open up a little bit of a lead. Only leading it by a score of 12-8 and a kind of a knockout drag-down fight here between these two teams. Whistles blow before the snap of the ball. I think that might be delay a game.
Delay a game, 25-second clock violation. Mazama, 5-yard penalty, first down.
Mazama just took too much time there.
Interesting call because that clock started way before anybody was aware on both sides. You know, when you have two teams with two coaches that have the same philosophies, it always comes down to who makes the fewest mistakes. And it's reflected in our score and our field position swaps over the last couple of possessions. The fewer mistakes, the better the play goes. And here goes Mazama to pick up a first down.
First now and 15 for the Vikings. Van Gastel back to throw. 7-step drop, rolls left rather, now goes right. Keeps on his feet, loses the ball. Ball goes forward. Mazama may end up with it all the way downfield. And if that's the case, that worked out well for them.
Wow. You got to love high school football. If you're just listening on the radio, it's a shame you didn't get to see that one. That was just da-da-da.
Well, one of those plays, you remember that happened to Franco Harris that in the Super Bowl one year. That immaculate, that was what they called the immaculate reception.
And there's people that are still PO'd at Pittsburgh over that.
First and 10, Mazama, by the time the ball came to a stop and one of the Vikings fell on it, it's all the way down to the 34-yard line of Estacada. First and 10, down to 5:46 left in the half.
Another whistle.
Yep, we've got a penalty, and that looked like offside on.
Prior to the snap, encroachment, defense, 5-yard penalty, still first down.
I meant encroachment, but I thought the defense was the one that.
Hey, we'll give it to you.
Gonna
4 for 5.
Give me that one?
4 for 5.
I think 5 for 6. I got the pass interference.
5 for 6. Pardon me.
In there too. Yeah, not that I'm keeping score. First and 5 now for Mazama. nearing the red zone. The 29-yard line of Estacada. Man in motion for the Vikes. It's Trace Horton. He'll get the football on the pitch.
Corey James with an excellent stop out on the corner.
Corey James with the stop. Little or no gain for the Vikings on the play.
And Trevor Anderson took a hit on that.
That was Anderson. You're right.
They faked the ball to him, and the Rangers bit. Trevor took one for the team.
12-8. Mazama with the lead.
Baseball score.
Second and 4 for Mazama.
Second down and 4 for the Vikings. From the far side hash, here's Van Gastel. Wanted to pitch, but he didn't have a pitch man to him. Brody Hubble not in the position. And it'll be third down now.
Dominic DaCosta read that one all the way.
Well, Brody Hubble seemed to step behind where he could have been. I think Van Gastel really would have preferred to pitch that, knowing that he had a shooting linebacker in there coming right after him. Third
the shooting
down and 7.
linebacker came in too quick for that play to develop.
Ball right at the 30-yard line in between the hash marks. Mazama moving it from right to left. Second period. 3 minutes and 49 seconds remaining in the quarter. And Mazama leading it by a score of 12-8. Here's the snap from center. And the sweep to the left-hand side. Good running room for Horton across the 20, inside the 15 or near the 15. And that'll be a first down for Mazama.
Nothing but a simple play and a great power run.
The Vikings taking it outside after running this last several plays inside. And it'll be first and 10 at the 17 of Estacada. Down to 3:22 left in the first half. Mazama 12, Estacada 8. Mazama took the opening kick. 3 plays and out. One of those plays, an interception. Not even 2 minutes into the game, Estacada scoring a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Mazama has come back. Here's Anderson straight forward. He's into the end zone.
He's got the touchdown.
Touchdown, Mazama. No, that was Van Gastel. I thought it was Anderson, but Van Gastel went straight ahead.
Right, he faked the handoff, got hit a couple of times, and just spun and ran right into the end zone.
And the Vikings have opened it up now to a 20-8 lead.
No, 18.
Yeah, because I didn't divide and carry the 2, didn't I?
No, if they make this 2-point conversion, it'll be 20-8. You were just premature.
Well, no, I wasn't premature. I'm predicting that they're going to. Well, now they're going to kick, so I'm going to be wrong anyway. 18-8. Here's Horton with the extra point attempt. He was deadly last year, and he continues that stretch here.
Sweet.
His first one of the season is good between the uprights. Mazama has a 19-8 lead now over Estacada. We're back in a minute on CBS Sports Radio and TableRockSports.net, your home for high school football in Southern Oregon.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Any time is a good time to plan your funeral, except at the time of the funeral. At Conger Morris, we know that there are so many advantages to planning ahead. It eases the burden on our families at their worst time. Pre-planning also alleviates their stress, knowing the funeral costs are already taken care of. And it allows your service to be more meaningful, with all of your wishes being taken care of. Call us today for personalized assistance in creating your own plan. Conger Morris, we'll always be there.
Back here at Buzz Randall Stadium at Estacada, 18-8. Mazama with 19-8 with an 11-point lead. And there's Horton's kick with a penalty on the play. think that will probably be Mazama and offside on the kickoff. I think one of those kickoff members crossed the line of scrimmage before the ball was snapped.
You only see those kind of things early on in the season.
Looks like it was an offsides against Mazama.
Didn't hear the official that time. He didn't mic it up. There he is. So Mazama's going to have to kick it 5 yards deeper than they were prior. You see what Horton does with this one. Nice boot for Trevor. That one all the way into the end zone. Boy, did he get a toe into that one. 1st and 10 at the 20 for Estacada on that touchback. Mazama with an 11-point lead by a score of 19-8 here in the second period of play. We'll run down some scores of other games from last night played in the state. Table Rock Sports thanks our regional sponsors, including Schlesinger and de Villeneuve, attorneys with practice throughout Southern Oregon, and the Southern Oregon Sports Commission, too. 1st and 10. Rydell, the ball carrier, he'll pound it up for a few. Brody Hubble in on the tackle for Mazama.
Stay in that unbalanced lineup. We call it diesel.
He's second down. Here's a handoff straight ahead. Big hole and a first down. He's still on his feet. Look at him go across the 45 to the 50-yard line and down.
Excellent run right up the gut by number 44, Waylon Rydell.
Waylon Rydell with a big run there. That's a first down.
That was a great carry, and he could hear the footsteps behind him. You watch him reattach that ball in both his hands and hold on to it. He wasn't letting go of it. Awesome play.
Ball near midfield, but still on the side of the Estacada side of the field. There's a snap and up toward midfield. 4-yard gain. Quick snap there for Estacada. Going up against the clock. We've got 2:07 left in the first half. Tight formation now once again as they set up with James in the pistol, and he'll take the snap and advance the football down to the 46. A new wrinkle, if you will, David, in the offense.
Yeah.
They call this the diesel formation.
I was listening to the other guys calling the game describing that, and it worked. We'll see what Vic has for that next time he sees the alignment.
See if the Vikings defense can
Timeout, Mazama.
can respond. Timeout, Mazama will be back. Mazama leads it 19-8. We're back in a minute.
Dear Dad, today was hard. You know how much I love you, and you know how much I love sports. I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love to play, and I love my team. I want us both to enjoy the game, win or lose. But we can't if you always lose your temper. I hope you can cheer for me and the other players. It's about more than just the score. It's about us all enjoying the experience. I hope you can join me for my next game. I really want you to be there. Love, Katie.
Welcome back, Vikings. In defensive mode, here's a snap to James out of the diesel formation. I think he might have enough.
But it is enough for a Ranger
First down, but not by much for the Rangers. Into Mazama territory, both teams with 2 timeouts remaining.
Clock's running at 1:21.
First down and 10. James in the diesel taking the snap about 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage. He'll take the snap and just go to the left-hand side and advance it down to about the 41-yard line.
Timeout.
Estacada calls a timeout. It is their second of the half. Gives us a chance to take an opportunity to play one of our many sponsors who, without their help, we would not be able to broadcast these games. 19-8, Mazama. We're back after this 1-minute break.
Dear Dad, today was hard. You know how much I love you, and you know how much I love sports. I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love to play, and I love my team. I want us both to enjoy the game, win or lose. But we can't if you always lose your temper. I hope you can cheer for me and the other players. It's about more than just the score. It's about us all enjoying the experience. I hope you can join me for my next game. I really want you to be there. Love, Katie.
Intercepted.
Mazama with an interception. James underthrowing to his receiver, and it was picked off by the Vikings, I think. Was that Van Gastel again? Or was that Aguirre?
I think it was Van Gastel. But they don't pay me to think.
There was a right at the sideline where I couldn't. There's a big pole right there.
Was that Brody? Was it number 10?
Might have been Hubble. Yep. I think it might have been. Brody was there along with Aguirre. I didn't see Van Gastel after I had mentioned his name. But Mazama comes up with a big turnover. It is 1st and 10 for them. Let's see if they just run the clock out or try to get some more points on the board. They have to kick the ball, as you recall, David, to start the second half. So anything else they can get on the board before halftime, they're going to appreciate. I think they might go for a home run ball here just in case. Here's a snap. Pitch to the far side. This is Horton, I believe. Across the 30, 35, 40, and he gets out of bounds. Near the 40-yard line. Good idea to use that sideline, stop the clock.
And a good thing to do what we do best is to hand the ball off and run it.
Looked like Tucker Jackson on the tackle.
At this point, I don't think a home run is a good thing.
Jackson on the tackle for Estacada.
41 seconds to go. Mazama holds an 11-point advantage.
Also in on that tackle, number 1.
It was 8-0 very early, Estacada, but Mazama has now scored 19 consecutive points. As the Vikings come with a wideout, that's Aguirre to the far side. They'll keep the ball to the near side, and a big hole or big run across the sweep, and first down across the 50.
First down and another out of bounds.
And that's Brody Hubble. So now to the 48-yard line is where the football is, but the clock, he did not get out of bounds, so the clock continues to run. Mazama electing not to use one of their timeouts here. Interesting. Mazama's got 2. Estacada's got 1 left.
First half, let's see how the defense hear you.
Down to 13 seconds. Ball is loose on the floor, or on the turf, and brought down by Van Gastel and covered up.
And that's the end of the half.
Halftime here at Randall Stadium, Estacada, Oregon. Mazama with a good start. The Vikings 19, Estacada 8. We'll take this 2-minute break and come back here from Estacada after this.
Game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
We love our sports here.
It's our responsibility to keep them great. And we need you to know your role.
You can be a player.
You can be a coach. You can be a spectator.
Or an official.
But you only get to be one. Know your role.
Parents, release your kid to the game.
It's my experience.
Don't yell at the refs. They have a hard job.
Know your role.
Players, respect your opponents.
Love to play, win or lose.
Know your role.
So what do when you get injured in a motorcycle accident and you need legal help? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it.
LetUsFightForYou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
What is a getaway? Is it leaving the familiar behind? Or discovering a place that feeds your hunger? Where passion sings, food is a culture, and every performance demands an encore. So let the journey be your destination. Then feast your eyes and nourish your soul in Southern Oregon. Your reservation starts when you travel Medford.
It's Jeep Adventure Days going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. Choose from our great selection of new Jeep Gladiator 4x4s or test drive a new 22 Ram 1500 Crew Cab 4x4. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. During Jeep Adventure Days, you'll save big on every new vehicle in stock only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
And Viola communities.
19-8, Mazama with the lead here at halftime. We're going to give you a little bit of the halftime festivities here. This is the superintendent of schools here at Estacada talking about this brand new upgraded facility. We'll give you a few minutes of this now.
Community loved. One of our top priorities while upgrading this facility to a modernized and competitive athletic playing surface and outdoor PE classroom was to preserve the nostalgic pieces that makes this stadium so beloved by those who grew up here, played for the Estacada Rangers here, and have chosen to raise their children and grandchildren here in this hallowed ground, steeped in tradition and legacy. This stadium will always belong to the community, and this turf project should serve as a new historical event, as it was the community who participated in every single aspect of this project, from its inception all the way through its completion. In order to get this project established, it required deliberation, debate, deep consideration, and budgetary allocation. And this dream, for so many, began to breathe life thanks to the approval and unanimous support from the Executive School Board of Directors. Please
there's just some of the festivities
the
here.
Line,
they're going to, I'm sure, David, go through all of the names of the school board members. So this will give us a chance to do some look at the halftime stats.
Sounds like a plan.
Game started very poorly for the Mazama Vikings. And again, I'm not sure if we can do this to fight this public address. I'm wondering if we should wait to do this until he's done. Let's go ahead and let our sponsors get some time in, though. We can do that. Our score here at halftime, Mazama 19 and Estacada 8.
Please welcome Director John
Take a 2-minute break and come back.
You find information about paying for medical treatment after a car crash? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it.
LetUsFightForYou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
I just got the best deal at US Cellular. Just $29 for one line.
For the first month only, right? That's how they get you.
For as long as I want. Why so skeptical?
I was told she'd weigh 30 pounds.
Get unlimited data for just $29 per line, even just one. Only at US Cellular, where every plan is price protected.
Get one line for just $29 at Siskiyou Cellular, the Rogue Valley's exclusive US Cellular authorized agent. Visit souscellular.com for details.
So what do when you can't work because you were injured on the job? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it.
LetUsFightForYou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Please welcome School Board Chair Ken Rydell.
Where do you find information about paying for medical treatment after a car crash? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it.
LetUsFightForYou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Contribution. Listen to these statistics.
We see it on national TV all the time. They tell us that funerals can average between $7,000 and $10,000. At Conger Morris, a full-service funeral, including a wooden casket, is only $4,900. We can keep our prices lower because we're local. In fact, we're the only locally owned, family-run, full-service funeral and cremation provider in the Valley. Call us today to schedule an appointment for personalized assistance with our caring staff. Conger Morris will always be there.
New concrete perimeter, allowing for ADA compliance and accessibility. Purchasing this.
Welcome back here to Estacada, 19-8. Here's our score at halftime. Don't want to go through the stats just yet, David. We got to fight the public addresses. We're sitting in the stands to let people know.
Well, and you know,
it is fairly loud.
It's nice to be a part of this. I wouldn't term it fighting. It's these people that put all this together here put their blood, sweat, and tears into it, and it is a true community effort. It's kind of neat to be here for this celebration.
19-8, Mazama with a halftime lead. Estacada scored the first touchdown just 2.5 minutes into the game. 9:37 left in the first quarter. Tucker Jackson ran it in for 3 yards. Two-point conversion was good by Waylon Rydell, and it was 8-0 before the Vikings really even got off the bus. But then Mazama came out with 3 consecutive touchdowns, 2 of them by Tyson Van Gastel. He ran for the Vikings' first score from 1 yard out. That was 7:54 left in the first quarter. Two-point conversion, no good. 8-6 at that point. Vikings then scored again in the first period with 3:53 left as Tyson Van Gastel threw a complete pass to Tyler Aguirre for 19 yards. Touchdown, two-point conversion, no good. It made it 12-8. And then the Vikings scoring for the third time in the first half with 2:56 left. With Tyson Van Gastel running for 17 yards. Trace Horton kicking to make it 19-8 here at halftime.
And after the miscue of Mazama at the beginning of the game, it has been all Vikings. The mistakes have been made by Estacada. Vikings have made fewer after that first hiccup. And that's, as we were talking about earlier, how these games go.
Total yards, Mazama actually has given, Estacada has outgained Mazama on the ground, or total yards, by 20.
Interesting.
116-96. The Vikings have run 20 plays. Estacada 31, so that could be a good reason for that.
Well, in turnovers, you know, you run the ball as much as you want, but when you get done and you give it back, you got to start all over again.
Led by Scott Crosby and Buck Wheeler.
Boy, this PA is just loud. Yards per play, the average for Mazama about 4.8. 3.8 for Estacada. Tyson Van Gastel is 1 for 3 for 19 yards. Cody James, 0 for 6, has not completed a pass for the Estacada Rangers in this first half.
And that sums the game up right there.
19-8, Mazama with the lead. We're going to come back after this 2-minute break from Estacada High School's Buzz Randall Stadium.
I just got the best deal at US Cellular. Just $29 for one line.
For the first month only, right? That's how they get you.
For as long as I want. Why so skeptical?
I was told she'd weigh 30 pounds.
Get unlimited data for just $29 per line, even just one, only at US Cellular, where every plan is price protected.
Get one line for just $29 at Siskiyou Cellular, the Rogue Valley's exclusive US Cellular authorized agent. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Community Foundation donated $75,000.
It takes meticulous planning. continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Come enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
19-8.
I want to talk about
We'll go back downstairs for the rest of this. It looks like it's about ready to wrap up.
Varsity games. The first is the chainsaw sound effect. As we try our best to honor our history, we wanted to find a way to recognize our logging heritage. On all third downs, you will now hear a chainsaw effect as the stadium gets loud and as the Estacada's defense attempts to chop down our opponent's offensive drive. We will also be using this sound effect after a great Estacada save on the soccer field as we chop down our opponent's shot. Second, you probably noticed the train horn. Since the early creation of our city, trains have played a major role in Estacada. In 1905, the city was...
Well, looks like they may continue to go here. So let's run down some scores that we have from games played last night around the state. Newburgh beat Grant 28-27. Lake Oswego over Barlow 20-0. Tigard with a 48-0 win over David Douglas. South Eugene beat McDaniel. South Eugene getting that program back together after not playing for nearly 2 years, and they come out with a win.
Crazy.
26-20. It was Nelson over Aloha 26-0. Ben beat Lincoln 40-0. North Salem with a win over Roosevelt 35-3. Reynolds over Cleveland 41-8. 5A action had one game last night. Putnam over Milwaukee 28-7. No 4A or 3A games last night. The 2A scores had Willamina defeating Clatskanie 34-28 and Clyde 35, Grant Union 8. An 8-man football. Sherman defeated Alsea 50-6. Perrydale, that's Dan Fast's old stomping grounds. Perrydale defeated Falls City 47-0, and St. Paul defeated Duffer 66-6. 6-man football, David. 6-man football. South Wasco County over Harper Christian 33-0, and Mackenzie lost to Siletz Valley 32-7. Those are your scores from last night. A lot of the schools electing to play on Thursday with school not starting yet, giving their teachers and parents, kids, one last shot at the big fling in the summer, if you will, for Labor Day weekend.
And speaking of playing games on different evenings, nothing in stone at this point, but a call out to anyone that has any desire whatsoever to be an official. There may be some Thursday games, there may be some Saturday games this upcoming season because of a lack of officiating. There's a lot of times, especially in the Klamath Basin, where there's 3-4 games going on at once, so it's time to get you back in the game. As an official, there's a critical need in all sports right now, so go to osaa.org, click on the blue Become an Official button, and you'll be able to learn more. We hope to see you back on the court soon.
So many things that people could do to help out. You know, officiating is always, and I think part of the reason that the coaches and administrators will tell you is all of a sudden now, David, the parents are starting to chip in a little bit too much when it comes to the officials, and a lot of these guys are getting into the game and getting back out of it. And now I think we're seeing a change in that again. I think we're getting some more people interested.
Well, I certainly hope so, and as one that has been known to be fairly vocal to officials, I've cleaned up my act over the last few years, as it's debilitating to the official himself. He's out there doing it, or she is out there doing it for the love of the game. And to all the parents that like to ride an official, I say go to class, become a ref or an ump, and see what it's like.
Plus, you can make good money doing it. You can make extra money and some pocket money. That's something you can do as well. 19-8, Mazama with the lead at halftime. You're watching this coverage on TableRockSports.net, listening to it on CBS Sports Radio, 106.5 FM, The Winner. And we'll be back after this 2-minute break from Estacada.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
What do you do when you don't know the first step in applying for Social Security disability? It's easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it.
LetUsFightForYou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Daily adventures start right here at Pinnacle 365. You'll find exactly what you need for your morning motivation. Later in the day, add some crunch to your lunch with crispy, crunchy chickens, mouth-watering chicken, and chicken tenders. Wherever your next adventure takes you, we're here to keep you energized throughout the day. And our new Peak Rewards program helps you save money on fuel so you can travel further for less. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
There's a time machine that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
David, before we go any further, we promised people if we've got a chance, we would talk a little bit about the fire that is on everybody's mind in Weed, California. The update, the latest update, is that it is now at 2,700 acres and 0% containment. And there's a second fire now. It's west of the mill fire, and it has just started and exploded to 100 acres in size. They're calling that the mountain fire.
Any updates on structures that have been lost?
They say over 60, 63 homes, helicopters and tankers working, but kind of hard to do that at night too. So we'll see what the daytime brings tomorrow. And
well, that's just brutal.
I know 97 closed on the southbound side. If you're heading into Northern California from Klamath Falls, you won't get there. You'll have to go a different route to get to California. All right, we've got one more break, and we're going to take it. But, I'd like to do a segment once a night where we give our shout-outs to people that we know might be listening or watching, David. So I'm going to let you go first.
Well, I'm just going to start off with the most important. I want to say hello to my radio sweetheart. I love you madly. We had a safe drive up.
I love
have
you
a safe drive home.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me.
Good night, Randy, and have a pleasant tomorrow.
Anybody else you want to shout out to tonight?
Hi, Greg.
Yeah, we got to say hi to Mr. Greg and also to Eddie Simmons.
Jason Young with Crosspoint.
Mike Van Drew listening and or watching tonight. Hopefully you're doing both. And Mazama's number one sports fan, Steve Arnholm,
you betcha,
be tuned in our way too.
Calling the game wherever he may be.
All right, we're going to take our final break. The teams have 3 minutes to get loose. We're going to take a 2-minute break, come back with the second half. Mazama 19, Estacada 8. Gladstone's just down the road. Be right back.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Any time is a good time to plan your funeral, except at the time of the funeral. At Conger Morris, we know that there are so many advantages to planning ahead. It eases the burden on our families at their worst time. Pre-planning also alleviates their stress, knowing the funeral costs are already taken care of. And it allows your service to be more meaningful, with all of your wishes being taken care of. Call us today for personalized assistance in creating your own plan. Conger Morris, we'll always be there.
Dear Dad, today was hard. You know how much I love you, and you know how much I love sports. I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports, I love to play, and I love my team. I want us both to enjoy the game, win or lose. But we can't if you always lose your temper. I hope you can cheer for me and the other players. It's about more than just the score. It's about us all enjoying the experience. I hope you can join me for my next game. I really want you to be there. Love, Katie.
You should stand up and bend backwards.
I don't think I can do it, David.
You need to stand up and bend backwards.
Welcome back. Waiting for the opening kick of the third period. Mazama, of course, will kick it away. So Estacada going to try to get something on the board pretty quick. Second half, if you were, had to give those 3 talking points for the second half, what does Estacada do to get back into the game? They haven't been able to complete a pass.
Limit the mistakes. Catch the ball. They've done a great job in all the other arenas of the game, but it's turnovers that have killed them. And when your quarterback doesn't have any completions, you're not going to score a whole lot of points.
Well, neither team was expected to throw a whole lot anyway.
And they don't.
But 0 for 6. Now, Van Gassel's only completed 1.
Yep.
So we got through that first half pretty quickly, but then the extra long halftime to dedicate the program.
And I don't know how many interceptions they threw, but that being 0 for 6, at least two of those interceptions.
And one that should have been intercepted that wasn't. Trace Horton will kick. He put one into the end zone last time for Mazama from the same spot. And this one is high and end over end. I hate cannons. This one's a turn to about the 30-yard line and then down. First and 10.
I'm thinking my wife may have just turned us off for that very reason.
But, I have to say what's fair is fair. That cannon went off as soon as they attempted to catch the ball,
He caught the ball before the cannon went off.
Okay.
It's a home cannon kind of thing. You know what I mean?
So they got some home loving, home cooking.
Home cannon advantage.
Home blasting, if you will.
That's it.
First and 10 at the 31, their own 31. And they're going to start right again. James, the quarterback, sends a receiver to the far side of the line of scrimmage after he set up on the near side. Going to keep it on the ground and push it forward. Mazama's defense stops pretty well there. Gain of 2 for Wendell. Second down. Estacada with the white helmets trimmed in green, black jerseys, black pants, silver numerals trimmed in green as well. Second down. One break at the line of scrimmage and a first down with a second effort.
That was a well-designed play. They had a full backfield. Everybody did their blocks. And
James Durand on the carry there. Second effort gives Estacada a first down all the way up to their own 46-yard line, near side hash.
And Seth McLean saved that from being a long touchdown run.
And already a timeout here. Mazama taking one very quickly here. It's unlike anything I've seen in a while. Mazama taking a quick timeout here to start the third quarter.
I'm too far away to zoom in on Vic, but Vic was standing over there with his hands on his hips, and Coach Lisa's not a happy man right now.
We're going to take a break, a 1-minute break with the score, Mazama 19, Estacada 8.
Game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
We love our sports here.
It's our responsibility to keep them great. And we need you to know your role.
You can be a player.
You can be a coach. You can be a spectator.
Or an official.
But you only get to be one. Know your role.
Parents, release your kid to the game.
It's my experience.
Don't yell at the refs. They have a hard job.
Know your role.
Players, respect your opponents.
Love to play, win or lose.
Know your role.
So what do when you get injured in a motorcycle accident and you need legal help? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it.
LetUsFightForYou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Durand on the carry a moment ago, picking up 4 yards. We get back to action. Second down and 6. The ball right at the midfield stripe. James goes straight forward with it. Gives it to Rydell on the handoff. He'll push his way to about the 45-yard line.
Looks like enough for the first down. Maybe not.
A little bit short. Yard and a half, I'd say. Be third down.
Well, they're running that full backfield, and everybody's getting an opportunity. Vikings are reacting quickly, but not so quick that they're not allowing 3 or 4 yards each time that happens.
I was going to say, Estacada is pushing a little bit more at the line of scrimmage. Here's a sweep to the near side that goes nowhere, just as we say that. And Trace Horton making the tackle on the ball carrier, James Durand, trying to cut it to the outside. And it will be fourth down.
Flags on the field.
They are talking to a Mazama player. Mazama team captain, so I have to assume this is on Estacada.
Offense, number 72. 10-yard penalty from the start of the foul. Repeat third down.
Well, the Vikings take the penalty, and they'll repeat the third down, pushing Estacada 10 yards further back.
Well, and Dominic DaCosta was on the front end of that run, so it's pretty obvious why the gain was there.
Third down and 10. Back in their own territory at the 46, near side hash mark. Wide out to the far side of the line of scrimmage for the Rangers. Here's the snap and the run. Second effort, and Durand up to about the 50.
On that one by Tank Rydell and Peyton Mandy.
But not enough for the first down. I'm not sure what happened at the end of that play. What was that?
Well, I think he was trying to do one of those kip-ups, get up off the ground quick, and kind of tackled himself.
It will be now fourth down at about 8. Right at the 48-yard line. Their own 48 for Estacada.
Fourth down here for the Estacada Ranger offense. Let's make some noise.
They're going to go for it here. They're not going to punt it away as James comes up under center.
Good call to make early in the season in a non-conference game. I don't think you'd see them do this 5 or 6 games down the road. Almost drew us off.
Oh, no. They're going to punt now. They wanted to see if one of the Vikings would jump offside. Look at that kick from James. Beautiful punt.
Well, it did what it was supposed to do because Mazama didn't have anybody down there to return the ball. That was a great play.
Well, it was. It worked out very well. No return, nobody to return. But a good kick from James. Good hang time all the way down inside the 15, rather the 20. Let's see where they spot that. 17-yard line. 1st and 10 for Mazama at their own 17. Leading it by a score of 19-8 here in the third quarter. Next week we will be at home, our brand new turf getting its christening.
That's right.
Varsity football next week. The Mazama Vikings and Eagle Point. 7 o'clock kickoff at Viking Field.
Hope to see you there.
If you can't make it, get the radio on, or you can watch the video stream, TableRockSports.net. First down, Vikings go with a run to the far side. And across the 20 to the 21. I think that was Anderson. No, that was Hubble, I think.
Didn't see it. I got a pull in my way.
Second down. The Vikings will take that play every time. You get 5 yards.
Absolutely.
On first down yardage. You always want to have 3rd and short. You never want to have those opportunities. You have to be 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9. Second down for the Vikes, far side hash. Van Gastel hands it off, and this will be up the middle to Anderson.
First down.
Rydell with a tackle, but it's a first down for Mazama. And they'll move the chains across the far side. 7:48 left here in this third period. Mazama leading by 11, 19-8. Mazama still fairly deep in their own territory here, though.
Yeah, but they're getting first, you get a first down, you keep the clock running. We're almost down to 7 minutes left in the quarter.
Vikings with an 11-point lead, not going to hurry. Getting out of the huddle, no reason to. Van Gastel up under center. Line comes set, man in motion. And the Vikings keep it inside again and get
nice
some good
second
yardage.
Effort.
Yeah. Good run. That was Trace Horton.
An entire group of the Rangers.
He's made a couple of good carries in this series.
Gain of about 7 for Horton. Second down and short 3,
I'll
long
give you 2.
Second and a long 2 for Mazama.
See?
The announcer upstairs thinks it's a long 2.
That's what I was going to say.
It was 2.
I think I said 2.
He's mistaken.
Yeah. Made a mistake. Second down and a couple. How's that?
2.
In between the hash marks, Van Gastel comes up to the line of scrimmage. Going to take his time. Waits for the snap. And the Vikings keep it on the ground.
Great defensive stand there.
Don't think the Vikings will get the first on that play.
The cracking Dominic Nacosta.
Well, I thought I saw Mazama move before
Yeah, they
that.
did. No, they got the first down. Look, the spot gave them the first down.
Yeah, we dodged a bullet there. Right side moved before the ball was snapped.
Ball is now spotted, let's see, is a 39-yard line. Is that correct?
39.5.
First and 10, Mazama, a new set of downs. This would be the perfect time for that long, sustained drive that you talk about.
Gotta love those.
Aguirre comes wide to the near side of the line of scrimmage as the wide out here for Mazama. Van Gastel sends a man in motion. Misdirection, and in the run, the Vikings break into the secondary and across midfield all the way down to the 43-yard line. Trace Horton again on the carry. Trace getting it. Of course, last year he was kicked more than he did anything else. Vikings had 3 or 4 guys that could run the ball.
Well, he's doing
Vikings,
a remarkable job. And this, for those that are not familiar with how the Mazama Vikings play ball, this is Viking football.
First and 10, Mazama at the Estacada 43-yard line. Once again, Aguirre will come out. Aguirre to the near side of the line of scrimmage. Van Gastel sends a man in motion behind him. Tyson going to hand it off, and across the 40 to 38 for Trevor Anderson.
4 yards? 5 yards?
Second down. Down to 5:15 left, third quarter.
Ball's on the 38, 2nd and 5.
Mazama came into this game, by the way, ranked number 4 in the state. Estacada was ranked number 3.
Couple of quality teams for sure.
So a good showing for Mazama here.
And not only a good showing for what they're doing, but how they're reacting to the crowd and how fired up everybody is for the revamped stadium. This is a tough place to play tonight.
Up under center is Van Gastel. Goes straight up the middle again to Anderson.
Close to a first down.
Smash mouth football.
Say that 3 times fast. I'm waiting.
6-yard gain for Anderson, 2nd down. He'll make it 3rd down. He did not get enough for the first down. 3rd and 1. PA announcer doing his best to fire this crowd up downstairs.
And they don't need a lot of firing up. This place is packed and loud and proud.
Well, even off to the sides of both sides, there's just people everywhere.
First down, breakthrough, the second effort.
Right in the middle of the pack. Van Gastel just decides he's going to go up the middle and got a great push from the right side of the offensive line. And it is first down, Mazama. Down to the 24-yard, well, just inside the 24. 1st and 10 for Mazama at that point.
Estacada knows what's coming, but Mazama is mixing things up just enough to throw him off.
As you say that, I watch Aguirre come split to the near side of the line of scrimmage. The Vikes keep the ball on the ground and pick up another couple. We may not see Tyson Van Gastel attempt another pass tonight. You never know.
At this rate, there's no need to.
It is 2nd down. Gain of 1 on the play for the Vikings.
If Vikings get another first down, what do you think that they throw in just for fun? Because
I think you lull them to sleep with the run, and you surprise them with a pass. Yeah. Absolutely. And they're in that area now that they already had one pass to Aguirre on that roll out to the near side. I'd like to see him possibly attempt that again. Aguirre comes split. Here's a pitch to Horton. And he'll go down to about the 22.
Hunter Watkins turning that play back inside.
Hey, by the way, Oregon Ducks football comes your way on CBS Sports Radio. The winner tomorrow here on the radio side, 106.5 FM, 1240 AM. The Oregon Ducks Network. Tough one for the Ducks to open up the season against the defending national champion, Georgia Bulldogs. 12:30 kickoff, 10:30 pregame.
I think that is going to be a better performance by Oregon than a lot of the national guys are giving them credit for. And this coming from a non-Duck fan. Will they pull out the victory? I don't know, but I wish
17 points is too much.
Yeah, I'm not a bet man, but I'd be all over that. I
am with you there. 3rd down for the Vikes at about 6. Long snap. Back to throw. Van Gastel has a man open. There touchdown, Mazama. Aguirre makes the catch on that play. Not exactly the play they ran before because he ran inside the slot there for the touchdown. But the Vikings now lead by a score of 25-8 with the extra point pending. Aguirre's 2nd touchdown and Van Gastel's 2nd pass for a touchdown. Horton to attempt the PAT. Snap good, placement good. Kick short. Well, it looked like it was going to go short, but went through the uprights.
Hooked through just on the left side.
Got there, but not by much.
Look at that. 1:50 left.
Exactly what the doctor ordered if you're Mazama. They now lead 26-8. We've got coverage of the Mazama Vikings back in a minute on CBS Sports Radio and your home for high school sports in Southern Oregon, TableRockSports.net.
I'm Pat Cox with Sherm's Food Stores. The employees of Sherm's are proud to be part of your community.
We have thousands of customers in our stores every day, and our checkers know a lot of them on a first-name basis. They tend to enjoy what they do, and they love it, so it reflects in how they treat the customer.
If you live anywhere in Southern Oregon, there's a Sherm's store near you. We hope to see you soon.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
Fuel up for your race day adventures with Pinnacle 365. Hit for your early morning caffeine fix to help you get off to a good start and be rewarded with free motivation. Stay hydrated as you ride into turn 2. And if fountain drinks are your thing, get your 6th free. Add crunch to your lunch as you head into turn 3. Fuel up for the remainder of the race with your Peak Rewards app and save at least 16 cents a gallon. Your daily journey to the winner's circle starts at Pinnacle 365.
Number 22, James Duran, and number 21, Tucker Jackson.
Trace Horton, after the PAT, will kick off here for the Vikings. Now lead 25-8. High end over end kick. And returned at the 6-yard line to the 10, to the 15, the 20. Good speed, 25-30, 35-38 for Tucker Jackson on the return.
Nice return.
1st and 10 for the Rangers of Estacada High School.
And nice return in that it wasn't Mazama not knowing where to go, but he just read the men coming from him and zigged and zagged and jigged and jogged.
He had good speed coming out of him, but got a good burst of speed, just even fielding the football.
He's an athlete.
Going back to the diesel formation, here comes James on 1st down. A lot of this I saw last year when Thurston played Silverton in the 5A championship game. They ran a very similar diesel where the quarterback would take the snap and almost carry it every play.
Well, picked up 4.
We're going to go right back at it on 2nd down. Very little huddle, if any at all, for Estacada. Here's James again, going to sweep to the, I don't know if he's taking the direct snap. That might be one of the running backs. Rydell was the one taking the snap there.
Yeah, and a little over-enthusiastic hit there out of bounds. There's a flag down, and I think that's going to be against Mazama.
Personal foul, perhaps, or unnecessary. We'll think they're going to use a personal foul call. We'll wait to see here.
Personal foul. Late hit out of bounds. Number 2 defense. 50-yard penalty from the end of the run. 1st down.
Yep. Trevor Anderson getting whistled for that one. That's a big one, too. Gives 15 more yards.
Well, in the field position, too. Takes him down within the 40.
Ball is at the 37-yard line and a new set of downs to boot. 1st
you
and 10.
can hear Vic steaming from clear over here.
Here's James on the sweep to the far side. And he's out of bounds.
That's enough for another Ranger.
That's a Ranger first down, though. First down, Estacada. 25-8 remains the score. Mazama with the lead. They've scored 25 unanswered points in this game. Table Rock Sports says hello to our 2,000 YouTube subscribers. As this play comes to the right side, look at this. They may score a touchdown here. And they do. Touchdown Rangers.
Well, we got a penalty on the
But we do have a penalty flag.
So let's see what's going on.
What's in the backfield? Is that going to be a hold, do you think?
Well, it could be a clip. Illegal block in the back, perhaps.
They had one of those earlier.
Personal foul. Shot block. Number 72 on the offense. 15-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Repeat, 1st down.
That's the same guy that had the illegal block.
I think so, yeah. Tough break there for Estacada. They got it in the end zone, and they have it called back. Getting back to my point before the touchdown that wasn't, we're up to 2,000 subscribers on YouTube for Table Rock Sports. I'd like to give a big thank you to all that have joined in. If you haven't subscribed yet, it's all free. Hit the subscribe button. TableRockSports.net on YouTube. Here's the snap. James going to try to run this one up the middle. Look at that. He's got a good block. Cuts it inside to about the 32-yard line.
It's a great play.
At Diesel, you've got about 3 different ways you can go with it. You can go outside, inside, and then if you're inside, you can try to cut back out, and James did about all 3 on that play in the same breath. Going to keep it again. Pushes forward inside
Enough for the first down, I believe.
25. They're not huddling up, which is throwing Mazama up just a little bit. Down to 2 seconds. That will be the last play of the third quarter. Mazama 26, Estacada 8. We'll go to the fourth and final quarter here from Estacada's Randall Stadium after this 1-minute break.
I'm Pat Cox with Sherm's Food Stores. The employees of Sherm's are proud to be part of your community.
We have thousands of customers in our stores every day, and our checkers know a lot of them on a first name basis. They tend to enjoy what they do and they love it, so it reflects in how they treat the customer.
If you live anywhere in Southern Oregon, there's a Sherm's store near you. We hope to see you soon.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
Fuel up for your race day adventures with Pinnacle 365. Pit for your early morning caffeine fix to help you get off to a good start and be rewarded with free motivation. Stay hydrated as you ride into Turn 2. And if fountain drinks are your thing, get your 6th free. Add Crunch to your lunch as you head into Turn 3. Fuel up for the remainder of the race with your Peak Rewards app and save at least 16 cents a gallon. Your daily journey to the winner's circle starts at Pinnacle 365.
Back to back.
26-8 the score. We're back here at Randall Stadium. Buzz Randall Stadium. Knocking on the door, the Estacada Rangers down to the Mazama 25-yard line. They trail in this game by 18. Here's a snap to James. Going to roll right. Got some running room. Outside and down.
Corey James with the keeper.
James did a good job with that. That was a low snap. He pulled that right off the turf.
Solid pickup.
And it'll be fourth down. And the turf, brand new here. You can still see those rubber pellets once in a while fly up into the air. It's that new here. Mazama will have that same opportunity next week on their home field. Eagle Point coming to town on Friday night, a week from this evening.
Well, going forward again on fourth down.
Have to at this point, 18 points down. There's the snap. And it looks like we had some movement. See if Mazama moved or if Estacada did.
Dead ball. Full start. Most of the offensive line. 5-yard penalty. Repeat fourth down.
Most of the offensive line. That.
And as much as the faithful don't like what they saw, they did like the call of the ref. Most of the line.
Got a little chuckle out of it. They did.
Hey.
26-8 remains the score. Now it's fourth down and quite a few more yards for the Rangers, and they're going to take a timeout.
4th and 9, something like that.
4th and 9. They're going to take a timeout. We'll take one as well. Vikings by 18. TableRockSports.net and CBS Sports Radio.
See it on national TV all the time. They tell us that funerals can average between $7,000 and $10,000. At Conger Morris, a full-service funeral, including a wooden casket, is only $4,900. We can keep our prices lower because we're local. In fact, we're the only locally owned, family-run, full-service funeral and cremation provider in the Valley. Call us today to schedule an appointment for personalized assistance with our caring staff. Conger Morris will always be there.
Randy Adams back with Fast David here in Estacada, Oregon.
Let's see what the Rangers have done.
Buzz Randall Stadium.
4th and 9. Do or die.
Here's a snap to James. Going to roll to the outside. Got a block, but I don't think he's going to get enough. He cuts back inside.
Well, he sure got close.
Be a turnover on downs. I think he's going to be 1 or 2 yards shy here, I believe.
You are right, sir.
Nice pickup, just not quite enough for a first down.
And so the Vikings will get the football back with 11 minutes and 4 seconds remaining in the game. Tomorrow, the Oregon Ducks and Georgia's, we mentioned, Jerry Jorge and Joey Mack, along with Terry Johns, with all of the action. 10:30 pregame, 12:30 kickoff from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. It was kind of cool to see Marcus Mariota come out. He's now an Atlanta Falcons, so he was able to kind of hobnob with the Ducks for the whole week.
And speaking of Marcus, let's watch Atlanta do something. He's got the opportunity he's been waiting for years. He's got a line. He's got a couple of guys to throw to. He's smart. He's still fast. Let's see something from Marcus and the boys this year.
One of the many quarterbacks I'm looking at this year to maybe make a return to greatness, as he's been a backup for a couple years to Carr as the Vikings run on first down to the left-hand side. I believe they kept the ball in bounds, though. Clock continues to tick with 10:30 left.
Or talk. Doesn't the clock go tick-tock? You could be halfway right or halfway wrong when you say what a clock says.
Well, now the referee does blow the...
Timekeeper, stop the clock, please.
Referee was trying to get the clock stopped. I think they may have gotten out of bounds.
Reset the clock to 10:52. 10:52.
Yeah, they did get out of bounds, and they let 20 seconds go off the clock there, which is a good thing for Mazama. Not so good if you're Estacada, though.
I'll take it.
Well, they get it back to 10:52, and it will be first down, or make that second down for Mazama as they keep the ball on the ground, straight up the gut. Big roll, run, and a first down.
Jackson making the tackle on that play.
Well, how long was that last drive we had? 10 minutes?
Almost 10 minutes.
Okay, well, we just need to do it again.
That was Anderson with a carry there.
Number 2, Anderson on the carry.
And he'll pick up enough for a Mazama first down up to the 31-yard line.
One thing to point out is both teams seem to still have their wheels under them. I noticed Estacada, some of their players seem a little bit more winded, but it's just now cooling off. With game time, it was 84 degrees. We're at 72 right now, but the humidity has been between 35 and 40%. It's
a little more humid here.
Yeah, a lot.
Than it is in good old Klamath country. Tyson Van Gastel going to wait to snap until he absolutely has to, and hands the ball up. Estacada reads it well, no gain.
They did.
Great defensive play by the Rangers, sniffing that one out early.
Trevor Anderson, the carry
Dominic
there.
Acosta with the initial stand-up.
Acosta with a tackle will be second down.
Acosta's fired up. He's been a little bit too fired up a couple of times in this game, but he's a ball player.
Second down, no gain.
The winners of the 50-50 raffle and the winner.
Did you get into the 50-50 raffle tonight, by the way?
You know, I don't win those, and I'm saving a win for something besides the competitor's signed helmet. So
second down and 10 for the Vikes. Van Gastel hasn't even gotten to the crouch yet. He's going to wait until he gets that clock down to about 2 or 3 seconds on the 30-second clock.
There's a nice cut.
There's a nice cut, too. Oh, man. First down and more across midfield.
Wow.
Look at that.
Tucker Jackson.
Great run.
That was a beast mode run, is what that was.
Trevor Anderson again.
Just pumping his thighs and holding that ball like nobody's going to get it.
Awesome. Is $304. Ticket number 585.
Inside Mazama, Estacada territory. Mazama is at the Estacada 46.
Congratulations, you just won $304 in the 50-50 raffle. Please go down.
See, I never got a chance to buy one of those. The 50-50 that came by was for the signed helmet. I missed out.
No, the helmet I wouldn't have, but the money I would have probably gone for. First and 10. I never win those either, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I never have.
Here's a give up the middle again to Anderson. Just getting a lot of work. Vikings controlling the line of scrimmage, and it didn't look promising at the beginning of the night, David, to be sure.
For the helmet that is raffled off.
Mazama giving up that 8 points very quickly.
Yeah, and from there they've just absolutely shut down the Rangers. And the Rangers have helped their own demise a couple of times.
26-8 is our score. Mazama with the lead.
Thank you all for supporting.
8:05 left here in the first half, or in the second half, fourth quarter. Vikings going to walk to the line of scrimmage, let that clock run. Not much you can do on the defensive side of that. Vikings sweep to the near side or go inside with a run there. That's Trevor again. Anderson will pick up a couple. Matney in on the stop for Estacada. It'll be third down at about 5.
And number 22, James Ray.
For the Vikings with 7:30 left in the contest. Pregame at 10:30 tomorrow and kickoff at 12:30. Ducks and Georgia.
And here comes the chainsaw. I think they could have sampled a better sounding chainsaw.
Well, that's not a sample. That's a real thing.
No, that's not. That can't be a real chainsaw. It was too quiet, man.
Third down for the Vikes and 5. Going to pitch to the outside. That's Horton, and I think he'll get enough. Well, maybe not. Wait for the spot of the ball. Yeah, he's not going to get there.
By number 3, Aaron Mraz.
Be fourth down at about 2. Aaron Mraz in on the tackle for Gladstone. That one an inside pitch to the
that brings up fourth and short.
Running back,
Let's get
Trace
loud,
Horton.
Make some noise for your Ranger defense.
So we'll see if the Vikings can continue this drive. We're down to 6.5 left in the football game. Mazama leading at 26-8 after giving up the first 8 points very quickly in the game. They've scored 26 unanswered points in this football game. Long snap, straight ahead. Van Gastel, I think he got it.
I think he got it. They're pushing him back, but I think he got it on his...
Right down there for the tackle, along with a lot of help from some teammates.
Well, wait for the spot. You never know. We'll see if the whistle blew before they started to push him back or whether they're going to allow that forward momentum to go.
Looks short from
and they may measure this, our first measurement of the evening.
While they're doing that, I will read off the winning numbers again. So for the 50-50
So we'll wait
raffle,
for the chain crew, which is right on that side of the field. It shouldn't take too long.
808. Again, 50-50 raffle.
I think they're short, but I also think they got a home field spot.
They may have.
Ticket number 6612.
Yeah, looking at it from this vantage point, I think they're about a half, not even a...
And that is well short of the first down.
Yeah.
Rangers take over.
Rangers hold.
First down, Rangers!
They get the ball back. Still plenty of time left on the clock, but they won't be able to run as much. They're going to have to
no, there's
use
no,
the air a little bit.
There's no 18-point plays.
248. You can go to the north end where apparel is sold to claim your prizes.
Down to 5 minutes, just about 6 minutes. No, 5 minutes and 35 seconds. Is that what that says? Left in the fourth quarter. Here's a pass from James out in the flat. Got a man there, complete. They go up the top and throw their first completion of the night.
Van Gastel on the tackle, but we have more mustard.
And there is a penalty flag.
Holding.
Offense number 77. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Return first down.
Well, that one hurts a little bit for Estacada.
Yeah.
They've had many more penalties than the Vikings have had in this game. Halfway through the fourth quarter, 5:57 left. Fourth period, Mazama 26. And Estacada 8. Vikings went 9-3 last season, losing in the semifinals to the Marshfield Pirates, who ended up winning the state championship. And
Marshfield was a buzzsaw.
To add insult to injury, they're now in the same conference as Mazama.
Well, if you want to be the best, you got to beat the best.
Now known as the Big Sky Conference. Cutting to the inside, there's a good run. First
nice
down yardage and more, and still on his feet for the Rangers. Rydell into Mazama territory across the 50 to the 47-yard line of Mazama.
Waylon Riddell was an animal on that play.
Maybe the longest run from scrimmage tonight for the Rangers. Rangers are going to use a huddle time here.
Rangers are now in Mazama territory. First and 10 to 47.
Ball at the 47-yard line. Mazama leading at 26-8. James in the shotgun here. Takes a snap. Drops back. Now runs upfield. Has some running room. 40, 35, 30. Spins out of bounds. Well, that was Duran, not James. No, that was Duran with the block and James with the run. Duran with a block, James on the run, but James read that play well.
And that was all improvised on his behalf. There wasn't a whole lot going on in that play as far as what was drawn out on a piece of paper. That was just a great football play.
Back to throw. First down, James. Across, boom, down, a little screen, flare pass.
Great throw and catch.
That was Aguirre on the stop for Mazama. Jackson took it in the chops there, though.
Yeah, that was a hit.
He's slow getting up.
He'll be feeling that one tomorrow.
He gets up, he's all right, but that one may have just knocked the air out of him.
Good to see Tucker walking off the field.
He took a shot from Aguirre, no doubt about it.
Second down, Rangers.
Gain of 3 on the play, second down and 7. Here's the snap. Back to throw again in the shotgun. James airs it out, throws, and it's tipped away and incomplete. Threw it into double coverage. Kind of surprised me he threw it that.
And as scary as that looked, if that would have been just a little bit stronger, the receiver had the opportunity. It was just thrown a little bit behind him.
Looks like we got third down at about 7.
3rd and 7 now.
Let's see what the Ranger offense has dialed up for us here.
Here's James on the direct snap, going to pitch out on the option. Has a man there, and here he goes. Inside the 10.
Excellent play. Great pitch by number 2, Corey James.
Corey James pitching to Rydell at the last moment. That's a first down, Estacada.
Made enough yardage for another Ranger.
Rydell is a beast. He is playing inspired football.
And right up to the line of scrimmage with no huddle come the Estacada Rangers. They go inside with a run, inside the 7.
Right up the gut.
Picking up a few.
Good solid pickup there.
About 5 yards on the gain. Second down, they go right back to the line of scrimmage again. A hurry-up offense. They have to do that. Here's James. Touchdown. Got a 5-yard jaunt into the end zone.
Yeah, he just had a block, followed it to the right, cut to the left, and went right in untouched.
Here's all those new effects Superintendent Carpenter was talking about at halftime. What a drive by the Estacada.
The LED lights go off and on when they score a touchdown.
Cool. There's lights on the front end of the stadium that light the field up too, and the green accents, part of the team colors. It's pretty big time here. It really is.
James brings the team up to the line of scrimmage to go for 2 for Estacada. Here's the snap. Right down to the ground the ball goes, and the PAT is no good. Mazama 28, make it 26. And Estacada 14. We have 4:33 left in the ball game, and I think we'll probably anticipate an onside kick when we return after this 1-minute break.
What do you do when you get into a car accident and want to know your rights? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it.
LetUsFightForYou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
It's Jeep Adventure Days going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. Choose from our great selection of new Jeep Gladiator 4x4s or test drive a new 22 Ram 1500 Crew Cab 4x4. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. During Jeep Adventure Days, you'll save big on every new vehicle in stock only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
So what do you do when you get injured on the job and need to know your rights with workers' compensation? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it.
LetUsFightForYou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Number 2, Anderson back to receive.
Anderson to receive, but he's not going to get anywhere near the ball. An onside kick rolls out of bounds.
Good looking onside kick from Hayes. Just sneaks outside.
And it'll be Mazama ball. Hands team was in there with 4 minutes and 28 seconds remaining. Mazama leading at 26-14.
Couple of first downs, and this is our win to take back to Klamath Falls.
And a long trip back to Klamath Falls it will be.
Free kick out of bounds. Estacada will be a 5-yard penalty from where the ball went out of bounds. First down, Mazama.
All right, it'll be 1st and 10. Mazama at their own 42-yard line with the penalty assessed.
The last one, if they're going to use every second of the clock that they can. Let's go Ranger defense.
1st down and 10. Vikings come up to the line of scrimmage from the near side hash, moving it right to left. Sending Hubble in motion. The give is to Anderson. He's across the 45 and down.
Anderson on the carry. We do have a penalty on the play.
Here comes the laundry again, though.
Waylon Rydell and Dominic Acosta there on the stop.
Illegal shift. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
Illegal shift, I didn't see that.
Penalty of backup Mazama, 5 yards from the original line of scrimmage.
So those happen real quick, and our eyes are getting old.
And we're not down there. They're down there, I guess.
The 37-yard line.
Leave that to them. 1st and 15 now for Mazama. It is surprising that they... I thought after the penalty, I guess they would have just started the clock after the penalty had been assessed. That's what they did.
Yep, Mazama's just fine with that. Let the clock run. First down.
Absolutely. 1st down and 15 for the Vikings. And Gast will pitch to Hubble. And he'll be brought down at about the 38. Mraz in on the tackle.
Number 10, Hubble on the carry.
And that moves the ball a few yards forward. Be 2nd down and 2. Make it 11, 2nd down and 11 for Mazama.
Almost got the penalty yardage back.
41-yard line.
So you'll see when Mazama comes to this line of scrimmage, they may wait for the official on the far right side of the field to put his hand up that says they're running out of time.
3 minutes and 33 seconds. Master of the obvious on the PA announcer side there. Exactly what they're doing. Here's the give. And inside trap to Anderson again.
Number 72, the Kraken, Dominic Acosta on the tackle.
Be 3rd down and 9. Gain of 2. Just kept the ball inside.
That brings up another 3rd down in Timbertown.
Inside 3 minutes now, 2:58. See what the Vikings have up their sleeve for a 3rd down play. They may call timeout here.
Well, somebody must have called a timeout because that clock stopped at the end of that play.
Don't know who it was.
Well, it's official now.
Timeout. And we'll take one as well with the score Mazama 26 and Estacada 14. Back after this.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Come enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
Welcome back here. 26-14. Mazama with the lead.
The band is great.
3rd down and 9. Vikings likely not to punt here. Here's Hubble going to the outside. He's going to be hit for a loss. Now I think they might punt. I didn't think they would punt it away if they got some positive yardage there, but they didn't get it.
Hey, with that kicker that we got, let's see him stick one.
Timeout.
Estacada taking their final timeout. Mazama still has 2 left. It'll be 4th down when we come back after this 1-minute break with the score, Mazama 26 and Estacada 14.
What do you do when you don't know the first step in applying for Social Security disability? It's easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it.
LetUsFightForYou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Daily adventures start right here at Pinnacle 365. You'll find exactly what you need for your morning motivation. Later in the day, add some crunch to your lunch with crispy, crunchy chickens, mouth-watering chicken, and chicken tenders. Wherever your next adventure takes you, we're here to keep you energized throughout the day. And our new Peak Rewards program helps you save money on fuel, so you can travel further for less. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
There's a time machine that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Mazama with a little pooch kick. Didn't try to kick it upfield too far. Just got a lot of hang time on it, allowing their hands team to get down the field and prevent a return. 2:37 left.
Rangers will start 1st down on their 44-yard line.
It is a 44-yard line. Pretty good field position.
Indeed.
For them. Down by 2 scores. Anything can happen. This is not a game that is in the books just yet for the Vikings, to be sure.
It's high school football, man. It's never over until it's over.
Part of the reason, well, we'll get to that in a moment, is James takes the snap from center, takes it at the shoestrings, and then pitches out. And he'll
smart play by James pitching that ball to Tank.
Get it to the 46-yard line. Kinney with the carry, and second down. Rolling near side now, James. Pump fake. Throws incomplete. Oh, he had a man right there.
Throw by James to Tucker Jackson.
Jackson, the intended receiver, but boy, he just couldn't hold on to the ball. That does stop the clock, though. And it is 3rd down and
brings up 3rd and 8 for the Rangers.
8.
2 minutes, 9 seconds left in the game.
Staten leading Malala 18-8 in the 3rd quarter, and other 4A action. Drop that score in on you. 2:09 left. Snap from center comes to James. 1 step, and then he's going to go straight up the field with it. Has almost enough yardage for the 1st down before a sea of Mazama Vikings.
Vikings made it pay for that one.
That's enough for another Ranger. 1st down.
2 minutes.
No, they did. They gave him the 1st down. Wow, that surprises me. They gave him that spot. 1st and 10. I guess he must have crossed the line at some point. Thought the Vikings stopped that. Here's James on the snap. Low snap. Got it off the shoestrings. Rolling to the right-hand side. Throws. Looked like a trapped catch it was. Incomplete.
Officials say that one touched the ground a little too early. Incomplete.
And it'll be 2nd down. We'll be a little higher up next week, by the way. We'll be in the press box. We're right in the stands here tonight.
It's all good.
At Estacada High School. Down to inside 2 minutes. In fact, 1:50 left on the clock. Estacada going to try to pull some magic out of the hat here, down by 2 scores with less than 2 minutes to play. We'll see what they do here with James. Taking the snap, looking downfield, throws downfield, has a man complete. Jackson with a catch. I think the Vikings are playing in a softer defense than usual. You want to bend but not break. But it is a first down. And a new set of downs now for Estacada.
Defense is fired up. He's getting popped. You just watch.
The 27-yard line of Mazama. Here's the snap, low again. But he comes up with it and then is hit for a few yards gain. James, he'll feel a little bit sore tomorrow after tonight's game. He's been on that field all night long down on the ground.
He has, and he's played a great game.
I can't tell you how many carries he has. We'll cover that a little bit in the postgame when we wrap it up here. Second down. Snap to James again out of the shotgun. Rolling outside, inside, throws, and it is complete. Down to the 4-yard line.
Stellar play from the quarterback on that.
It was, but I think he was past the line of scrimmage when he let it go.
I was looking downfield. I missed that.
Loss of down. 3rd down.
Oh, yeah, tough break there.
And here come the faithful telling the ref what a terrible call it was.
That reminds us to not do that.
That penalty not only comes with a 5-yard backup, but also loss of bounds.
Don't we have a couple of those public service announcements that say just that? 3rd down and 12. James to throw.
Got him.
And they got him, but not too much running room. Tried to cut outside, could not find anybody open.
McLean closing the distance from behind on Corey there. Brings up 4th down for the Rangers.
Marist, who will play the Mazama Vikings here in Klamath Falls in 2 weeks, win over Churchill tonight, 38-7. Here's a snap to James on 4th down. And he'll be hit for a loss. Mazama, with 19 seconds left, will get the football back, likely take a knee, and this one will be over.
Take the victory.
The Mazama Vikings will go to 1-0, and likely will get a little bit more respect from the statewide coaches poll, which has them 4th, 1 notch below this Estacada team. Pendleton, who was 5A last year, is now playing 4A football. They're ranked number 1.
Well, you know,
and number 2 is Marist.
They don't show us any polling respect. I think that's more of a motivator when our ranking doesn't reflect who we are. I think that's just motivation fuel for the coach and for the men that are playing the game. What a great opportunity for Mazama to come into the stadium that's packed, to come in with this all the distraction of the new field and the new scoreboard, and to make less mistakes. Came down to it, 26-14.
Final, Mazama 26 and Estacada 14. We're done tonight. Going to take a 2-minute break and give you our post-game show after this on TableRockSports.net and CBS Sports Radio.
I just got the best deal at US Cellular. Just $29 for 1 line.
For the first month only, right? That's how they get you.
For as long as I want. Why so skeptical?
I was told she'd weigh 30 pounds.
Get unlimited data for just $29 per line, even just one. Only at US Cellular, where every plan is price protected.
Get 1 line for just $29 at Siskiyou Cellular, the Rogue Valley's exclusive US Cellular authorized agent. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Come enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
Welcome back, 26-14, the final. The Mazama Vikings pick up win number 1 of the football season.
Very entertaining game.
It was, didn't look like the Vikings were going to have a good night at the beginning of the evening, to be honest. It was one of those things where if it could go wrong, it did. The first 3 plays, Vikings ran 2 plays up the middle, didn't pick up any yardage, and a third down pass was intercepted. And after that, just 3 plays later, I think it was Estacada into the end zone for a touchdown. That made it
yes, but we counted that properly with the kickoff return, and then we held the Rangers at 8 points up until about 7 minutes ago.
And Aguirre almost took that to the house on the kickoff return. I think he got down to the 4-yard line.
Yeah, and they just the defender just nipped his heel, knocked his right foot out from underneath him, and he went down.
Yeah, that was tough. And after that, it was all Mazama until the latter part of the football game, as Estacada added a late touchdown. But by then, the Vikings led it by a score of 26-8, and it looked like the Mazama Vikings of last year. A lot of new faces out there on the. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of new faces on that offensive line,
and they did a great job. And that is a tribute to not only the coaching of the beginning of this season, but the coaching and the attitude that was instilled in them last year.
Yeah, and again, the other thing that I saw is they weren't shell shocked when this first thing happened. They came out and took care of business, and they realized there was still plenty of
a very mature performance for the first game of the season.
Really was. Vikings winning at 26-14. I was hoping to hold on long enough to get the full stat sheet sent to us. We got the halftime stats, but the end of game stats are not here yet. Suffice to say, Trevor Anderson had a great day running the football. So did Brody Hubble. Trace Horton also ran the ball well, and Tyson Van Gastel, even though he didn't throw that many passes, threw 2 touchdown passes.
Yeah.
So it wasn't just a one-sided attack. 2 of the 4
Well, and
scores.
that's what Vic's offense does. It's a cliche that you lull them to sleep and you surprise them, but every play sets up that one opportunity for a pass to be completed.
I've got the final stats now. Let's get those to you. Mazama winning at 26-14. Vikings in total offense, they really had a good second half, but they gave up 4 more yards than Estacada. 298 yards total for Estacada, 294 for Mazama. Mazama ran 43 plays, Estacada 59. The Vikings averaging 5.2 yards per play. Estacada 5.1, so that's fairly even. Passing, the Vikings were 2 of 4 for 39 yards, 2 touchdowns. 3 of 12 in the passing department for Estacada. They threw for 27 yards. Giving you some individual rushing stats for the Vikings. Tyson Van Gastel tonight ran the ball 7 times for 30 yards. Trevor Anderson, 16 carries, 73 yards.
Woo-hoo.
Trace Horton, 7 carries, 56 yards. Brody Hubble, 7 carries, 19 yards. For the home team, Estacada, Corey James carried the ball 20 times for 123 yards.
He put in the work.
And 6.2 average per carry for him in this ball game. Vikings win it by a score of 26-14. It's back home to break in a brand new
Yes, we get
turf.
to show off our new turf next Friday night, and I would like to see what I saw here tonight. Pack stands and all the colors yelling and screaming. Heavy props to the Ranger faithful. What an awesome crowd.
An awesome crowd. They've got lights that flicker when a team scores a touchdown. They've got green poles. Of course, they're green and white and black. I mean, on the light poles are even illuminated in green. It really is kind of a special place.
Well, you've been to a lot more of these small-town football games than I have, but this is as big-time a small-town football operation I've ever seen.
Yep.
Hats off to them.
Yep. Congratulations. 26-14, though. Mazama walks out of here with a win. The executive producer of Table Rock Sports is Joe Brett, and the executive producer for CBS Sports Radio is Bob Wynn. We hope you'll join us next Friday when the Mazama Vikings host the Eagle Point Eagles. It'll be a 7 o'clock kickoff, and you can hear the game on the radio as well as watch it on TableRockSports.net. Our thanks to in-studio producer on the radio side, Dennis Langford, as well. Our final score here tonight, Mazama 26 and Estacada 14. For Fast David, I'm Randy Adams. Have a good weekend. Enjoy your Labor Day holiday, and we will see you next week.